Proven Winners started with 4 unique and groundbreaking flowering annuals, and over the years we have introduced many first-to-market cutting-edge plants that have gone on to be industry staples. Our product development team works with a large network of plant breeders from around the world, trialing thousands of varieties each year in multiple climatic environments to find the very best plants with the broadest performance range throughout North America. Our in-depth evaluation process has a focus on performance for the grower, retail appeal, and most importantly, season-long performance for the home gardener. When selecting new varieties, consumer success and our mantra, "A better garden starts with a better plant," will always be our guiding principle and is the core of what sets Proven Winners Annuals apart from all other plant breeding companies. Let's take a look at the exciting collection of new annual varieties for the 2025 season. Angel Face White Improved boasts unbeatable flower power on upright stems above deeper green glossy foliage. The improved vigor makes it easier for growers to get into color for spring sales, bringing it in line with the other Angel Face varieties. Outstanding heat and humidity tolerance makes Angel Face White Improved a must-have upright thriller variety for container recipes and landscapes. Bicolor flowers remain near the top of the list of gardeners' favorite colors, and Angel Face Wedgwood Pink has it in spades. A unique color to the market, its full, well-branched habit easily fills containers in production and can be timed to match its bicolor companion, Angel Face Wedgwood Blue. Pair it with trending silvers and jewel tones in container recipes or plant it en masse in low-maintenance landscapes for non-stop color all season. Trialing first for rooting performance, followed by vigor in spring production, and finally for summer garden performance has led to the launch of this out-of-this-world new shade-loving Space Age Rex Begonia collection. It features 3 of the most exceptional cultivars on the market today, each one with unique foliage and are easier to grow. First up is Space Age Black Hole, which boasts shining silver leaves with black, jagged edges, dark green veining, and an explosion of burgundy to black in the center. Small coral red blossoms are an occasional added bonus. The excellent vigor and branching of Space Age Black Hole results in a dense, upright, mounding plant that shines in shade containers. Next up is Space Age Europa, a 2025 top pick. Like a cool, silvery pool that shines in the shade, the large leaves of Space Age Europa are flooded with shimmering silver rimmed in black and splashed with lavender in the middle and just inside the leaf edges. Small coral red blossoms are an added bonus late in the season. And rounding out the collection is Space Age Triton. Quite unlike its series companions in appearance, the smaller leaved Space Age Triton grows vigorously to form a very dense, compact mound. Its dark green leaves have far smoother edges, and the entire leaf surface is blasted with a fine silver mist like a glimmering waterfall. We welcome 2 new double-flowered Superbells Calibrachoa varieties for the 2025 season: Superbells Double Smitten Pink and Superbells Double Vintage Coral, both of which are 2025 top picks. Fantastic in container gardens and mixed with other plants and recipes, these varieties produce an abundance of flowers held atop the foliage and have been screened specifically for resistance to Phalaenopsis. The 2-tone pattern of Superbells Double Smitten Pink makes it a cinch to match up with both pastels and vibrant colors in hanging baskets, window boxes, and upright container recipes. Superbells Double Smitten Pink is a robust cultivar that forms a well-branched, mounded trailing habit. Everything vintage is trending with consumers, and the antique amber-orange veined, fully double-flowered Superbells Double Vintage Coral is everything they are looking for. Its color shift when grown outside makes it even more compelling, with purple tones appearing in its veins and petals. Try combining Superbells Double Vintage Coral with deep reds and purples, golds, or creamy white flowers in hanging baskets, upright containers, and window boxes. This new variety was a standout performer in our Florida trials, ranking as the top Superbells and one of the best plants overall. Another 2025 top pick is ColorBlaze Mini-Me Chartreuse, a slightly larger companion to the popular ColorBlaze Mini-Me Watermelon. This chartreuse, feathery textured coleus forms a compact, densely branched clump with no pinching or PGRs. Small yet mighty, ColorBlaze Mini-Me Chartreuse has excellent vigor, has excellent resistance to downy mildew, and shines in sun or shade containers and landscapes. Expanding our list of heat-tolerant annuals, the Totally Tempted series of Cuphea flourishes both in arid and humid climates, are favorites of pollinators, plus it includes a range of colors that's sure to coordinate with any color palette. The self-cleaning blossoms of Totally Tempted varieties keep right on coming from spring to fall, providing a continuous nectar source for our winged friends. Let's take a look at the 4 Totally Tempted varieties joining the Proven Winners program. Totally Tempted Frosted Violets boasts violet-purple blush-pink rimmed blossoms. Totally Tempted Richly Red with rich red blooms with a deep purple center. Totally Tempted Vivid Violet bears bi-toned violet-purple blooms with rich violet edges. And Totally Tempted Watermelon Wine has attractive watermelon red flowers. Growers will appreciate the more refined, tighter branched habit and oedema resistance of the varieties in the Totally Tempted series. Be sure to include them in both your spring and summer production schedules to keep a steady supply available for retail. Dahlias are undeniably trending with consumers, but are not typically growers' favorite plants to produce due to their awkward size and propensity for developing mildew. We've trialed garden dahlias for a decade or more, pulling together the very best in class to form our new Virtuoso collection. The new Virtuoso collection of dahlias launches in a broad range of colors, including carmine red, bright yellow, soft pink, deep pink, and violet purple. The 5 varieties are Virtuoso Classic Carmine, Virtuoso Dayglow Yellow, Virtuoso Pinkerific, a 2025 top pick, Virtuoso Rad Raz, and Virtuoso Vibrant Violet. These plants display outstanding vigor, good tolerance to powdery mildew, and large double to semi-double flowers that stand on proportional stems. Blooming throughout the whole season, their sales window is greatly expanded over typical dahlias, so you can keep your customers supplied for months, not weeks. If you've shied away from growing heliotrope in the past due to poor performance in production and in the garden, it's time to take another look. 2 key improvements make Aromagica Purple, a 2025 top pick, worth growing. Incredible summer garden performance and a well-branched layered habit. While others can look tired and sparse by mid-season, Aromagica Purple remains full and covered in large, fragrant purple blossoms. The large flowers attracting pollinating bees and butterflies and hummingbirds all summer long. Expect the flower color to be most intense in highlight conditions. Another key benefit of Aromagica Purple is the rugose dark green foliage and fragrant blooms, making it typically not attractive to deer. For 2025, we have upgraded 3 Rockapulco Double Impatiens colors for improved container and garden performance. Our 3 new varieties are Rockapulco Apple Blossom Improved with soft pink flowers, Rockapulco Red with fiery red blossoms, and Rockapulco Rose Improved with rosy pink flowers. Each variety will bloom prolifically from spring until frost without deadheading over the canopy of well-branched, mounded foliage. Growers will be impressed with the strong vigor and perfect growing habit. Bluebird Improved displays a much tidier, better branched habit compared to the original Bluebird, and holds its shape as it matures while retaining the flowers everyone loves. Bluebird Improved will have far greater garden performance due to its increased heat tolerance. Our most popular class of Proven Winners annuals remains Supertunia Petunias, famous for exceptional all-season performance, extreme weather tolerance, ideal growing habits, and the ability to produce an abundance of self-cleaning flowers, and the ability to thrive in landscapes, containers, and in recipes. Supertunia Bermuda Beach Improved blooms in a very similar shade of medium pink with a hint of coral and white throat as the original variety. The ideal growth habit of Supertunia Bermuda Beach Improved allows growers and consumers to use it in their favorite recipes. The innovative and eye-catching flowers of these two new varieties creates a new subclass of Supertunia that we're calling Supertunia Tiara. Both feature flowers with a luminescent glow which emanates from the center, not unlike the color patterns found in some morning glory flowers. No deadheading is needed to keep Supertunia Tiara varieties in bloom from spring to fall. First is Supertunia Tiara Blue, a 2025 top pick. And next is Supertunia Tiara Pink, one of the most outstanding new Supertunia varieties from our trials. In addition to gorgeous flowers, the vigor is incredible, nearly rivaling Supertunia Vista petunias, but with a more trailing habit. Combine it with other medium to high vigor plants in large hanging baskets and upright containers, or use it as a flowering ground cover for landscapes. Growers have keyed into our Supertunia Mini Vista line for its ease of growth and perfect presentation in Grande, Classic, and Royale containers. Expanding the color range of the series, Supertunia Mini Vista Plum Veined is a fuchsia pink, plum veined cultivar that forms a glowing carpet of color, which persists non-stop from spring until frost without deadheading. It's a great match for others in this series and replaces Supertunia Rose Veined this year. Though the blossoms are a bit smaller than a standard Supertunia, they more than make up for it with a massive quantity of blooms. Capitalize on the need for more extreme heat and drought-tolerant plants by offering the Mojave series of Portulaca from proven winners. With large, vividly colored flowers that pollinators adore, and non-stop bloom from spring until frost, they can be offered in multiple crops throughout the season. For 2025, we have 2 improved varieties and 1 eye-catching color addition to the Mojave series. Mojave Fuchsia Improved has more prolific, vivid fuchsia blooms and an improved flowering performance over its predecessor. With outstanding heat and drought tolerance, and large, vividly colored flowers that pollinators adore, combined with a more mounded trailing habit that doesn't become flat and open on top as it matures, Mojave Fuchsia Improved is a great option for multiple crops throughout the season. Mojave Tangerine Improved was marked as one of our most dramatic upgrades this season by our trial managers. It features far greater vigor, larger and more saturated orange blossoms that don't fade in the heat, and a mounded habit that remains compact and doesn't split open as the plant matures. Like others in the series, its self-cleaning blossoms attract pollinating bees and butterflies. Our new color addition to the Mojave series is Mojave Mango, a 2025 top pick. Mojave Mango is a novel new variety that shines with large, bright, mango-colored blossoms with a narrow scarlet ring around the center that creates a bullseye for pollinating bees and butterflies. Like others in the series, its blossoms are self-cleaning and the plant maintains its stellar garden performance all season. The larger, stunning scarlet flower spikes of Unplugged Red Salvia stands out in a crowd and gives this plant tremendous impulse appeal at retail. Growers will find it has greater flower power in a truer shade of scarlet compared to other varieties on the market. Unplugged Red has a habit that is semi-upright and vase-shaped, along with strong heat and humidity tolerance, combined with a strong tolerance to poor sandy soils, hearkening to its native roots. Unplugged Red is beloved by pollinating bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds, but is typically not bothered by deer. If you've enjoyed the look and performance of Unplugged So Blue Salvia, you'll love this crisp white selection, Unplugged White. Since they are self-cleaning, no deadheading is needed to keep the plants in bloom from spring to frost, and they have a far cleaner look than others of this type. White is a highly attractive color for pollinating bees, and these blossoms provide a continuous source of nectar for them, as well as butterflies and hummingbirds. Meet the first ever series of Scaevola with star-shaped flowers rather than fan-shaped flowers. Though both types have 5 petals, those of the new Stardiva series are arranged in a perfect star formation, lending a larger, fuller appearance to the blossoms. We welcome 3 colors to this new series: Stardiva Blue, a 2025 top pick, Stardiva Pink, and Stardiva White. Pollinating bees are quick to find the tiny white bullseye that rims the throat of each flower. These plants form a compact, densely mounded to semi-trailing mound that is smaller overall than Whirlwind Scaevola. They are extremely durable in sun, heat and humidity, rain, drought, and wind.